Hi, I'm Kirk O'Brien. I'm the animation and cartooning teacher at the Visual Arts Center in Richmond, Virginia. Today I'm going to show you how to do a simple frontal walk. I'm going to start with the head. I'm going to make a fairly big head on this one, a fairly small body. I'm going to start with a circle, drop a line down the middle, centering line, drop a line across about 3/4 of the way down. Where the edge of that line, the edge of the circle and that line meet, I'm going to add in a simple C shape for ears, and then I'm going to add a jaw coming off the ears. This time out, I'm going to use sort of a lampshade shape for the jaw, sort of broader at the bottom than it is at the top. I'll extend that line down a little bit, and put a line across. That'll wind up being the shoulders, and a line across for the hips. Some people like to draw the hips instead of a line. They like to use a circle. You get to decide whichever one is best for you. I'll put in little circles there. That's the hip joint. Draw the leg, bending it at the knee. Now I just drew one leg. When I draw the other leg, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to make it a little shorter, and I'm going to make the bottom of it a little higher on the page. That'll make it look as if the figure is stepping forward. You can see that first foot is forward. Here comes the second foot, and I'm going to draw it slightly smaller than the first foot. That'll add to the illusion that it's back a bit, and you can see the character looks clearly like they're stepping forward. And that's what we're trying to get today. We're trying to get a walk. I'll do the arms. In a walk, the arms aren't that important. And as to where they are, they can be waving around. I'm just going to have him hanging at his side, kind of Western gunfighter pose, I guess. The arms, I'm going to draw a little stick for the thumb, and then I'm going to draw a triangle for the palm and make the fingers come off the end of the palm. They're rather simple shapes. At this point, I've got the whole body in. And all I'm doing now is detailing. So I'm going to goof around a bit. He's got a nice big nose. You'll notice I do the nostrils as little C's. Nice broad mouth. And what the heck, a snaggletooth. Let's bring that in. We're kind of cartooning and goofing a little here. Since we're goofing off, I'll give one of the most popular features for cartoonists to use on figures, which is the unibrow. Just one eyebrow going all the way across the head. This guy's sort of looking semi-goonish, I guess. He's kind of a goofy little character. So I'll just add to that by creating a small mohawk, sort of like a flaming mohawk atop his head. Just having a bit of fun with him. There's no point in being too serious when you're drawing. Try to make drawings light and fun. Drop in the neck. Did I do the neck? I'll draw a C. That'll give me the shirt collar. See that? Then I'm going to do the shoulders. Shoulders are not flat. They slope down a bit usually. Find the armpit. It's somewhere under the shoulder. You can see I add a little bit of crowfoot there. Then I draw out the shirt going down. I make it a little wider than the hips. I don't want the shirt narrower than the hips. And I'll simply box out the legs. I'll curve a bit at the bottom to create the hem of his pants. Again, that one leg is slightly higher on the paper. That makes it look further back. And to also help make it look further back, I'll add a bit of shading on it. I'll put some shadow under the figure. Coming and doing the arms. Be careful. A lot of people compress the arms a lot at the elbow. Your arm's pretty thick at the elbow. It gets pretty thin at the wrist. I'll come in and finish off the detailing there. So the same thing on the other side. Sort of repeating myself. I could have made the arms do different things if I wanted to, but again, I'm just sort of keeping it fairly simple. By the way, the wrist is about at hip level if you want to get the arms looking fairly natural. Now let's kick this thing into overdrive. Whee! Off we go with the ink. As usual, watch what I keep, watch what I discard. By the end of the drawing, that stick figure I started out with is not going to be too apparent. Go and clean up with the eraser. Oops, I missed a couple things. And there we have a little guy taking a step forward. My name is Kirk O'Brien. I am the cartooning and animation teacher at the Visual Arts Center. I'm also the illustrator and writer of the Spikey and Einstein comic book, available at Amazon. Come by Viz Arts and take a class sometime. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.